Before the new academic session begins, one question that almost every parent is struggling with is which education board should I choose for my child? And the reality is many parents take this decision without fully understanding what each board actually offers. Some are influenced by neighbors, some by school branding, and some simply follow trends without clarity. But very few parents truly understand the difference in curriculum, career impact, global recognition, and most importantly, what actually suits for their own child. So today, this video is specially designated to clear all your doubts so that you can take a well-informed and confident decision for your child's future. Now, before we go deeper, let's understand the basic landscape. In India, apart from state boards, the most commonly considered education boards are the Central Board of Secondary Education, CBSE, the Council for the Indian School Certificate Examinations, which conducts ICSE, the International Baccalaureate Organization, IB, and the Cambridge Assessment International Education, which offers IGCSE. These are the boards most parents compare while selecting schools, but each of them is built with a very different purpose in mind. So this is not just a school decision, this is a future decision. Let's first understand who runs these boards and how big their reach is, because that builds real clarity. The CBSE is a government board under the Ministry of Education and is the largest school system in India, catering to more than 2.5 crore students. It has over 27,000 schools across India and around 240 to 250 schools abroad, spread across approximately 28 countries. The Council for the Indian School Certificate Examinations, which conducts ICSE, operates on a smaller scale with around 2,800 plus schools in India and a limited presence abroad. Now, when we move to international boards, the scale becomes global. The IB organization operates in around 159 countries with more than 5,700 IB World schools and over 1.95 million students worldwide, including around 270 to 300 schools in India. Similarly, the Cambridge Assessment International Education offers IGCSE in more than 160 countries with over 10,000 schools globally and more than 8 million learners, including around 550 to 600 schools in India. So if we simplify this, CBSE is the largest in India, IB and IGCSE are global in reach, and ICSE is a strong but smaller network. Now comes the most important difference, curriculum and syllabus, because this is where actual learning happens. CBSE follows a clearly prescribed syllabus with NCERT textbooks, which brings uniformity and clarity. ICSE also has a defined syllabus, but books are flexible, allowing deeper exploration. IB works on a framework rather than fixed textbooks, focusing on projects, research, and real-life application. IGCSE combines structure with flexibility by offering defined syllabi along with subject choices and different levels. If we simplify it in one line, CBSE focuses on concept clarity and exam application, ICSE focuses on depth and expression, IB focuses on understanding and real life connection, and IGCSE focuses on flexibility and choice. Now, one important development parents should be aware of is the impact of the NEP 2020 on the CBSE. Over the last few years, CBSE has started aligning with NEP by gradually introducing competency-based questions, case studies, and experiential learning practices. Skill-based subjects, AI exposure, and multidisciplinary approaches are also being added in phases. At the same time, CBSE continues to maintain a structured framework which many parents find reliable. So while it is still exam-oriented in many ways, there is a visible shift towards balancing conceptual clarity with practical application. Now let's talk about career impact, because this is where clarity is most important. If your child is aiming for medical or engineering through exams like NEET or JEE, the Central Board of Secondary Education is the most aligned option because these exams are based on NCERT. For law, humanities, or civil services, CBSE or ICSE can both work well, with ICSE offering stronger language skills. For students aiming for foreign education, IB and IGCSE provide better alignment due to their global curriculum and emphasis on research and projects. CBSE and ICSE students can also go abroad successfully, but they may need additional preparation like IELTS or SAT. For creative fields like design, media, or arts, IB and IGCSE often provide more opportunities due to their focus on creativity and portfolio development. And if a child is still undecided, which is the most common situation, CBSE remains the safest choice because it keeps maximum pathways open. Now let's talk about fees and accessibility. CBSE is the most affordable and widely available board across India, including smaller cities. ICSE is moderately expensive and mostly found in urban areas. IGCSE is significantly more expensive and IB is the most expensive, usually limited to premium schools in metro cities. So it is important to think not just about starting, but whether you can sustain that decision for the next 10 to 12 years. Another important factor is child psychology. A structured child may be better in CBSE. A child who enjoys detailed study may thrive in ICSE. A curious and independent learner may adapt well to IB, and a child who prefers flexibility may do well in IGCSE. If there is a mismatch between the child and the board, the child struggles, not the board. Also, one common question parents ask is whether CBSE is recognized abroad. Yes, the CBSE is accepted globally and many students go abroad every year. However, it is a national curriculum, so additional steps like entrance test or profile building may be required, unlike IB or IGCSE, which are designed for global pathways. And finally, one of the most important truths that parents must remember is that the school matters more than the board. A good school with strong teachers and the right environment can make a much better difference than just the name of the board. So if we bring everything together, CBSE offers structure and affordability and alignment with Indian exams. ICSE offers depth and strong language foundation. IB offers global exposure and critical thinking, and IGCSE offers flexibility and international pathways. But the real answer is not in comparing boards. The real answer is this: don't choose a board to impress society. Choose a board that matches your child's ability, personality, and future goals. Because one right decision today can shape your child's confidence and career for years to come. So before you finalize a school, pause and ask yourself, am I choosing this for my child or for perception? And if this video gave you clarity, do share it with another parent who might be confused, because this right information at the right time can truly change a child's future.